to start this one off. Yeah, they could use another big, certainly with their situation at the moment. Celtics win the tip. Walsh with the ball. Lofton with a nice move and finish around Swider.
Time is going down.
An 11-2 run. Lakers up 4. Backdoor cut. Another one, and this time Norris finishes with a
It is some type of shot.
Okay. Walsh going the other direction. Walsh with the hammer. Norris lets it rip. Gets it to Fulton. Not shy. Front rim. Walsh bats it to Swider, and he's on the move. Koloko trailing. Euro finishes with the layup. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He fires. No good. Bridges comes up with it. Gets it back to Walsh. One more to the corner. Brown lines it up. Knocks it down.
How to start the second half.
Well, she talked about their similarities as well.
Yeah.
From a game perspective, too. Bronny takes the bump, gets the hoop.
Himself from the shot blocker at Koloko to be able to get that shot up on the glass.
Swider on the move. The one-legged shot.
Yeah, we go with the runner.
Amari Williams on the run. Amari Williams with the finish.
That was a very slow developing.
Walsh, no longer the youngest player on the Celtics. He'd been there for 2 years. Gonzalez is that now. Shulga to the wing to Shireman. Shireman finds Connect on the curl for 3. No good. Bazley with the rebound. Bazley goes right back up with the flush. And
Jordan Walsh never crossed half court, so the easy cherry pick windmill for Walsh.
James from the corner. James connects.
He is regular.
Played 37 games for the Lakers, and he gets the dish there from James with the finish.
And Boston and LA squared off under the Vegas lights in a classic Summer League matchup. Strong defense, breakout plays, and rising stars were on full display as the Celtics pulled off an 87-78 win over the Lakers. Let's break it down. Boston came out composed, executing their sets and moving the ball well. Jordan Walsh led the way with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, shooting around 50% from the field and beyond the arc. Smooth footwork, confident finishes. Walsh looked every bit the leader on both ends. Kenneth Lofton Jr. was the engine, bullying his way into the paint, facilitating from the high post, and anchoring the interior. His all-around presence helped the Celtics.
I blame it all on you.
Gonzalez on the drive to the corner. Shireman for 3. Shireman gets that one with it. They swing it to Gonzalez in the corner. Gonzalez, nothing but.
You develop so much in practice when you're playing against older players and grown men, especially in such a great program like Real Madrid.
Ronnie, nice pass there to Koloko. Great feed, and the is an incredible coach and certainly a fun character for sure. Koloko misses there. James with the board. Best defensively, which is exactly what you want to see. R.J. Davis on the pull-up. Gets that one to drop.
That's a layup for R.J. Davis. Jr. has a mismatch on the interior. He did a great job of getting him the basketball.
James with a nifty move and a finish there. Gets the 17. Gonzalez on the drive, swatted away by Koloko.
That was about as easy as it can get. Drexel, and then, of course, finished at Kentucky, had a breakout season this year in the SEC.
Gonzalez, the 20.
Jemison cutting to the rim, but he couldn't get out of that screen fast enough. Another turnover, Bronny.
Lofton for 3. Lofton!
He's got that.
From on that championship team in 2020. And now, Jay Kidd's got Frank Vogel, who was the head coach of that team for the Lakers.
Nice.
Ronnie with a beautiful move.
With a nice fake to throw Lofton off balance down, but.
And another turnover, back-to-back turnovers here. Some sloppy play. Stewart lines one up, knocks it down. Dribble handoff to Shireman. Backing down Swider, kicks it to Walsh. He laces one up, knocks it down. 3 on the move. Dumps it into Lofton. Lofton finishes with a 2-hand jam.
And the Celtics have done a great job.
Lofton lines one up, knocks it down. Off, rebound Shireman. Jordan Walsh on the run. Left hand, uses his body. And Trey Jemison gets in there with the save. Bazley at the free throw line. The spin, off the glass, gets the hoop and the... To Wong. Wong drives baseline, pulls up, got it. Got it to fall.
And speaking of ACC Player of the Year, NBA player, it's simply about finding the right fit for his skill set. But he is a guy that can be productive in this league.
Largest lead for the Celtics. Swider tries to answer. He does.
Celtics control pace and maintain composure. The Lakers, meanwhile, couldn't find their rhythm early. Bronny James was held scoreless in the first half and struggled with 8 turnovers overall, though he'd heat up later and finish with a team-high 18 points. Cole Swider, coming in averaging nearly 20 points per game, tried to steady the offense, while Dalton Knecht showed flashes with confident mid-range looks and transition buckets. But turnovers and inconsistent shooting plagued the Lakers from the jump. The momentum swung midway.
At least for the G League team, yes. Stewart working hard there. Throws it up and gets it to fall.
Nice job by Stewart once. I didn't have that problem. 12 and a half.
Not so bad. Yeah. Turnover here, intercepted by Bridges. To the corner to Shulga. He lets it rip. Knocks it. FIBA career as well.
Yes.
You and I talked about that a couple days ago. Gonzalez fires first. So here's James up top for Koloko, but he couldn't handle it.
Bronny James put that in the perfect spot.
Lofton goes up. Norris.
The easy one after a made field goal at the windmill.
And Baisley on the drive. And the finish. Once there. Shireman, stopped by Swider, finds Brown, dumps it off to Kenny Lofton. Rejected by Jemison.
Official score would not know that.
Of course.
Unless they're familiar with the game of basketball.
Here's Knecht on the finish. Just gushed about how important it was to win for some of those younger guys.
You're right.
How do you guys view the cup moving forward? Koloko gets the handoff to Knecht. Knecht going down. Green from Jemison. The switch on to Lofton. 6 seconds on the shot clock. James penetrates. Muscles one up. Gets it to go. Davis weaving through traffic. Pocket pass. Too hot to handle for Jemison. Shulga on the run. Finds it. Norris trailing.
Know where their teammates are. So Bronny threw that to the corner. That turnover should be on Knecht for not being in the right spot.
Nice play there by
playing alongside Jordan Walsh.
A 16-0 run for the Celtics, and Stewart ends that. Wong saves it in the backcourt. Celtics back on the move. To the corner, Lofton, one more to Wong, steps into a three. Wong! To leave on a wheelchair, you feel for that young man for sure.
You really do, and of course playing so well in this game. As Bronny distributes once again, drops it off for his 4th assist to Koloko.
Way through the third. Boston's bench stepped up. Hugo Gonzalez dropped 10 points, 7 boards, and 3 assists, while Amari Williams and Max Shulga brought energy and physicality that helped stretch the lead. The Celtics dominated the glass, closed passing lanes, and forced tough shots, creating easy looks the other way. Returnees like Miles Norris and Baylor Shireman added hustle plays and floor spacing that kept Boston in control. Despite a late push from Bronny, it wasn't enough. Boston stayed composed, hit their free throws, and executed in the clutch. The Celtics' balance, defense, and depth sealed the deal in a strong team win. Final score, Celtics 87, Lakers 78. Jordan Walsh continues to build momentum. Kenneth Lofton Jr. showed veteran poise, and Boston's role players delivered. For more Summer League breakdowns, highlights, and rising star spotlights, hit that like button and subscribe for more NBA action.